Okay, so hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Time for me to comment on your comments. I'm not sure. I think we probably start with this. Veronique Bernier just says, "Thank you so much. Thank you, Veronique." Let's see. Make sure I've got this in the right place. Okay, yes, that looks fine. So, Sherwin, humanity's decadent to its mettle of chivalric nobility dwindled severely. Okay, humanity's decadent. I would say humanity is decadent to its mettle. Um, Full of, I would say, chivalrous nobility who have dwindled severely. Yeah, chivalric. Chivalrous. Yes, chivalrous, I would say. So humanity is decadent to its mettle, characterized by the severe dwindling of chivalrous nobility. I think that would probably work better, Sherwin. Thanks for commenting. And Sherwin, if the trajectory of the stock is great, hold them forever. That to me sounds exactly like Warren Buffett. Yes. Okay, Adam Tang, thank you for watching Decadent, Adam. Thank you. And Adam, could you teach us what the word narrative means? I have a hard time understanding this word and how to use it. Well, firstly, a narrative is the telling of a story. It could be a true story, or it could be an invented one. Yeah? So the narrative is what happens. Yeah? He stopped halfway through his narrative. Maybe he was telling a story or telling about what happened to him. Yeah? Okay, a narrator is a person who narrates a story. He narrates a narrative. Yeah? So this is systematically telling somebody of a series of events. Yeah, a piece of work could be very descriptive, but the narrative is what actually happens, the events that happen. So the narrative of the film was quite good, even if the plot was absolutely terrible. So the sequence of events, yeah. We can also use this word narrative to say that this story promotes a certain point of view. So the Ukraine narrative is not the same if you hear Moscow's version as if you hear Washington's version. The narratives, the story of what's happened is very different. So there you go, Adam. And Mohammed, getting your undies in a bundle. Another phrase that's so funny. Yeah, don't get your knickers in a twist. Don't get your undies in a bundle. I think, to me, the undies in a bundle is probably a little bit more American, but it certainly works. And bundle reminds me of bulk somehow. Yeah, I guess if you buy something in bulk, you buy a big bundle of it. Well, it depends what it is. So shudder. To grind to a halt, shuddering to a halt. That's the idea. Notice double D, Mohammed. And Mohammed, to give the shudders, to put the fear of God into someone, to terrify. That's very good, Mohammed. So, hi there, Fernando. Okay, what's the difference between behavior and demeanor? The behavior is what you actually do. Your demeanor is more your attitude towards it. Yeah, the way you view things. Yeah, so in many cases, your demeanor, the way you view things, and the way your behavior, the way you do things, and your demeanor are the same. He always approaches work with a very jolly demeanor. Yeah, he has a very happy attitude towards it, a happy view towards it. Let's see, the demeanor is more the image that somebody casts, whereas the behavior is talking about the actual actions, what they really do. Yeah? So, I don't know, it seems that Mr. Putin's demeanour at the moment is extremely aggressive, and his behaviour is as well. I think very often, though, Fernando, these two things are the same. So, Giliola. Hi, Giliola, great to see you. The decadence of everything we own and see seems like an obvious and natural process that we have to witness. However, when man makes use of the effort to improve himself, there is a courage and dignity that take him away from being decadent. Thanks. That take him away from, that distance him from being decadent. Yeah, I think take him away from it probably works, but I think distance might sound better. Good writing, good English, Giliola. Thank you. And VG says thanks. Great to see you, VG. Hey, VG, great to have you. Have a marvellous month of March. You too, VG. He works with window dressing in a shop near here. Yeah, he's a window dresser. That sounds fine. His report seems like window dressing because it lacks more solid information. Good English. The shop's window dresser does great work at the New Year, at Easter, at the June Festival, and at Christmas. Okay, at a public holiday. And so, Akshat says hello, and VG says hey, VG says, Akshat says hello, have a nice day, and VG says you too. So, have a great day, both of you. And Francisco, great to see you, Francisco. Wonderful to have you with us. The roster, the list of people doing something, is going to be bolstered as they don't have enough players to compete with the top contenders. That's very good use of bolster to support. I love it, Fran. Your videos are bolstering up our confidence. That's a very good example. Thank you, Fran. Okay, Nitu. Hi to you, Nitu. Great to have you. With this word, chocolate, decadent cakes. With this word, chocolate, decadent cakes come to mind. Perhaps they named it decadent chocolate because chocolate is rich in flavour and much liked by all ages. One cannot forego indulging, I like that pair of sentences, pair of words, forego indulging, in chocolate, despite its high calorie content. Well, normally the chocolate we have, they put lots of sugar in it. I'm not so convinced it's such high calorie if it's completely unsweetened. Yes, I love chocolate as well. There's always one thing I always wonder with chocolate. Why do they say Swiss chocolate? Yeah, this is the best Swiss chocolate. Switzerland doesn't produce chocolate. It doesn't grow cacao. Chocolate comes from Peru or Latin America or Africa. Yeah? So why? And the reason is because the world's biggest chocolate company is Swiss, and they buy everybody's chocolate. But Swiss chocolate, I don't like the phrase at all. Okay, Akshat. His handwriting in his answers was a window dressing. As a matter of fact, his answers were incomplete and even irrelevant to the questions. Okay, so notice his handwriting is the style that he writes in. My handwriting is absolutely terrible. Okay, a window dressing. I think personally I wouldn't use a, but it's not wrong, so you can use it there. Okay, Fran again. I have a plethora of words in my head, and sometimes it's confusing. I can't even find the right word in my language. Okay, that's so a plethora. Normally it's a plethora of something. Yeah, it's normally countable. Action. When I sleep, I want nobody to disturb me. When I'm sleeping, I want nobody to disturb me. Okay, when I sleep, I want nobody to disturb me. Habitual action. Whenever I'm asleep, if you see me asleep, I don't want anybody to disturb me. When I'm sleeping, I don't want anybody to disturb me. Could also refer to a habitual action. But this could also refer to a specific instance. I'm going to have a siesta on the sofa now, and when I'm sleeping, I want nobody to disturb me. So you could also use for a specific, but at the end of the day, not a lot of difference between them. Okay, Nitu again, great. In today's modern and highly advanced world, the concept of window dressing is adopted by most fields, and it's indispensable for them. Say education, marketing, business, name it, it's ubiquitous. Well, you can see the window dressing here of my thumbnail. This is definitely window dressing. Okay, Akshat. Okay, the other day I went to a park and met some people around my age. Most of them were BTS fans. I have a feeling this is some Korean pop group. But I knew nothing about it. Okay, it, the group, it would work. I might say them. When asked something about it, I said, I'm not a BTS buff. Good English. All I know about it is that BTS is this South Korean band, which is internationally recognized. My reply caught them off guard, as they would never expect someone as young as I like this, as young as I, good grammar, to not be interested in BTS. They started staring at me and then ignored me. Actually, the same often happens to me when I say, well, football's not really my thing. I remember when I used to give large classes, I used to check on the football results before going into class so that at least I knew what was happening. But no, football's not my thing. I can understand it. It's mainstream and probably rather boring, very unimaginative. Manji, great. Hi, Manji. My resume may be attractive, but it's merely window dressing. Good English. Sorry, his resume. The whole paraphernalia of the wedding anniversary was little more than window dressing, because the apparently perfect couple was on the verge of getting separated. Good English. Very good, Manji. I've got no corrections at all. Well done. So, Sean chooses trade-off. Yes, trade-off is definitely the answer, Sean. And Lukash, hi Lukash, trade-off. We should not change one thing for another. But sometimes people look on money as the more important goal, and then everything is possible. Well, I guess life is a trade-off between free time and money or things like that, unless you're rich. Akshat. Okay, Joy's maid had the habit of making off with some groceries every day. When his mother was at home, the maid would not dare to pilfer anything. But when she was living somewhere else and he was too busy with his studies to notice anything, the maid would take it as an opportunity to carry out the theft. Yeah, take it as an opportunity. I would probably say take the opportunity, but what you've written's not wrong. She always carried a bag, and when he wasn't around, she would tuck, good English, some groceries away in the bag. Joy began to realize that the groceries he would pay for, would finish too quickly, considering the fact that he was the only one who ate them. Those groceries should have been lasting longer. Yes, I think the continuous tense is acceptable. Yeah, should have lasted longer. I think both are okay. So he decided to peep at her through the window while she was peeling some potatoes. Peeled potatoes. He saw that she hid some potatoes inside her bag. That's very good English. Well done. So my two comments are only improvements, not corrections. Well done, Akshat. Platitudes of truth is a rare jewel. Platitudes. I think the platitudes of truth are, because this needs to be plural, a rare jewel. Okay, Glenn. Hi, Glenn. Nice to see you. And Jerem, don't confuse window dressing with salad dressing. Salad dressing's this oil and vinegar or mayonnaise or something that you mix with your salad. Yes. Yes, because if you confuse the two, you could get oil and vinegar all over your window. So, Nelly. Hi, Nelly Sapuranova. Many thanks for such a brilliant explanation. May your life be happy and prosperous. Thank you very much, Nelly. And Patricia. I do not know if this is an apposite remark. Good. A hazy hope or a wistful wish. But if ever you should come to Paris, I would certainly look forward to meeting you, because you make learning child's play. So, if and when I come to Paris again, we can meet up. That would be nice. Thank you, Patricia. Okay, good use of apposite. So, Ollis. Hi there, Ollis. I saw a huge shoal of salmon in the sea. The port is very shallow. There are lots of shallows. Good, there are lots of shoals. That would work, Ollis. Thank you. Patricia. Hi, Patricia. First choice, trade-off. Next choice, deal. But I prefer trade-off, because to my mind, the core semantics or semiotic range apposite to both of these terms seems similar. Okay, let's see. Should deal, what was it? In business, there should be no trade-off between ethics and profits. There should be no deal between. You see, this has an idea that the two things, the profits and the ethics, are making a deal, where in fact it's the people who are making the deal. But definitely trade-off is the best one. To trade off, to compensate one thing with another, to equilibrate. Trial comment. Oh, I'm sorry, Patricia, you're having problems with YouTube again. Great session, says Rizgar. Thank you, Rizgar. Wonderful to see you. Decay, decadent, the opposite. Maybe not if it's about self-indulgence. The fatigue. Okay, lovely to see you, Maria Mikkonen. Hi, Alex. We'll be typing comment for the third time. Oh, I'm sorry. So frustrating. Good morning, Monsieur Alex. So, good morning. So, and Maria Mikkonen, superfluousness, societal dementia. I love that phrase, Maria Mikkonen, societal dementia. I think that's a really good phrase. I love it. An earthquake is in upheaval. Good definition, Maria. And Patricia, if the comment doesn't go through, I shall type it elsewhere, even though that would not seem apposite. Use a Word document. My advice is use a Word document to write your comments and then cut and paste. I've been reduced to that sometimes. So frustrating. Okay, Sheed. Yes, sorry, after checking, it is to decay and not to decayed. I don't know, I still haven't looked up this word to decayed. I'm going to write it down. To decayed. Because I think it might exist. Yeah, I know a decade meaning 10 years. So, thank you, Sheed. Is delineate a synonym for depict, denote, explain? To delineate, to draw around the edge of. Yeah, to depict. Yes, as long as it's not really drawing, because delineate, you just have a line drawing of the outside. In physical drawing, depict has more details, but figuratively, to denote. This delineates. This denotes. Okay, to delineate is to explain. Yes, it explains, very definitely. So, thanks for watching Slow Sunset. Great to see you. And 40 Love, our tennis fan. risky, dangerous, perilous, unsafe, and parlous. I like this word perilous. The parlous state of the economy keeps everyone desperately poor. The railways emerged in a parlous state, in dire need of a major overhaul. I like this word overhaul. So, Kabir Singh, I'm not interested again too. Willy-nilly. I don't get this one, Kabir, but thank you for commenting and thank you for watching. And Domi goes for number 5, a trade-off. Absolutely. Well done, Domi. Mohammed Omad, thank you, sir. It's my pleasure. Thank you for your loyal support and thank you for all the tunes over the past few months. So let's see what else has come up. And thanks, Alex. But one small remark. The dictionary says to piggyback on. Okay, maybe you can use to piggyback on. I would also say to piggyback off because it gives an idea of jumping. Yeah, but yes, piggyback on something. I guess that's fine. And then Afzal says trade-off is the most suitable option. Thank you, Afzal. So it's great. I didn't say it's great to see you, Ronan, as well. So it's been wonderful for to comment on your comments. Thank you all for coming. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now, or ciao for now.